Sir Francis Drake FC today is facing something that I've never faced before in the game. We knew that our star youth player, Chris Watts, wanted to leave. He's obviously very good. He wants to play in the Premier League. We discovered him. Unfortunately, he doesn't want to stay here with us. And we tried every trick in the book to try to keep him here. But in the time when I get on here and I was like just moving around like some of the scouts and stuff just to see if they would do better. We received an offer from Norwich of $5 million. And it was automatically approved by the board. The board have accepted the offer because it meets the minimum fee release clause. Fulham has just not offered us enough. It does say, despite Norwich's bid, my client's preferred destination will be the Wolves, so maybe he's hoping that they'll come back and meet his release clause. This does shock me a little bit because I'm nowhere prepared to move on without him, especially since we're pushing for promotion. But it does say that Norwich has asked whether we'd like to loan the player back. And I will definitely accept that in case he goes. So that does put us in a precarious situation. We've already lost Liam Cullen, which was okay because, well, the man's a little bit older. Have we already done our promises? Yeah. Very pleased. Amari Miller. Very pleased with the number of games he's getting. And okay, so I don't know what to do about the Chris Watts situation. Now, if they loan him back, it's a problem we could put off till next summer. But if, say, the Wolves come knocking, they may not loan him back. Off camera, while I was scouting, I did offer a new contract to Quevin Ferrum, who I think is going to be decent going forward. Even though he's injury prone and consistent, he's 20. He didn't want a lot of money. He still is a breakthrough. So I figured if he stays relatively cheap, then that's not bad to have him as a backup. He's come in and done really well. But we are going to have to look for striker replacements. And it's going to be hard to find anybody. This guy's not bad with 14 finishing and 13. So, and at 19, but he's unavailable. That's his loan status, though. We're just really going to have to see what's going to happen. We got Neil Battle. I think some of the people that showed up here. It's put us in a precarious situation. Whatever word I'm supposed to use there. So we're just going to have to wait and see for a few days what happens. Because like I said, I was just kind of going through the week. And I did 2 days. and then that popped up, and then I just stopped it because we got Swansea coming up in 3 days. So I'm curious to see how this defines. All right, I did hire a new scout, Dan Bent, because we had room for one more. I'm actually going to put Dan as our new next game scout. He's pretty basic, but to scout the opposition, he should be fine. And that will free up another scout. And we should have an influx of money with this sale. Junior Dixon is going out on loan. He's going to be an important player, which is really good. Let me go back into my staff here. Dan Bent is now going to be the new ongoing. I think sometimes I feel like whatever you put changes. Yeah, Dan Bent. Scout feedback is going to be him. Own team analysis. Yeah, there we go. John Clark, our backup right wing back. Is this his second injury? Nope, just this first one. I must have been thinking of Drew Pickens. We'll have to keep an eye on that. We're going to spend some money on our doctors. What kind of agent offers do we have here? What's up, Zenas?
Hello there.
Adam. Zenas, you just saw, you missed where we are losing a very good player. Norwich has come and met the buyout for our 20-year-old sensation, Chris Watts. So if he does not get loaned back to us, we're going to have to maybe make some adjustments. Yeah, that'll fund us for the rest of the season, that's for sure. This guy has to be really short, isn't he? The jumping reaches, he's 5'9". We're just going to have to be very careful about what we would do. He's not a bad player. Bad there. Everybody's going after him. Well, that'd be the second best player we've lost, with Liam Cullen going, and then now maybe Chris Watts. Kind of very sad about it. We've only got 4 days left till the transfer window closes. The deal could not go through, though. But then maybe I need to try to re-sign a contract with him, like, immediately, and try to put, like, an even higher buyout. Major League Soccer keeps trying to buy our goalkeeper. We do need to probably find a Studley goalkeeper. All right, Quevin Ferrum has signed a new contract. 140K. It will bump up if he plays a lot, but he's now a breakthrough prospect. For some reason, I feel like he's going to come through, and if not, I think we can make some money off of him going forward. Then again, just like at FIFA, I do have a tendency to fall in love with players I find myself. All right, we got Swansea. Sir Francis Drake going to this game with every chance of walking away as something against slight favorites. Let's go in here. What do we got here, boys? Ahead of this match, is there an error wanting to avenge the outcome of the last one? Smile warmly. It certainly helps motivate the players. Following Swansea's 2-0 Sky Bet Championship defeat against Watford, Bonner sat her 8th. It's going to be an extremely tricky match. We'll have to play well. What impact do you think good performance in your last match will have on this? We want to keep things going well, just like always. You think a good streak owes a lot of the positive atmosphere? It's been very important. The players are happy and enjoying their soccer. They express it on the pitch. How concerned are you about suffering a defeat? Open arms. We're a strong group. One loss isn't going to stop that. Your team is listed as one of the most proficient tackling outfits in the league. Is that something you take pride in? We're winning tackles. It means we're winning the ball. Drake FC can move into promotional places with a win. You have to be looking down, lay a marker down on your rivals here, trying to build up some momentum. I wonder if I got anybody in my youth that looks. It doesn't look like it, does it? And we're supposed to be having some good strikers come in. You all know how that is. We got a couple of players with some potential here. Hey, Nobot, what's going on?
Hello there.
But we're probably going to have to go out. Hopefully, they really let us, like, scout Europe, and then I could start looking at individual countries. I'm doing okay. Little upset about well, here comes another thing. Okay, yeah, we're not going to do Jamie. Fulham has now done, so both Fulham and Norwich have met the $5 million buyout for Chris Watts. So our Studley dude we discovered in the Irish leagues, looks like he's going to go back, and we'll do the loan back. And, of course, Chris Watts is now going to knock the ball past opponents. The only thing with Chris Watts, though, that I won't be upset about losing is his consistency. There's some games that he just does not show up. If I could find a consistent striker who could play advance forward, and maybe that's what we need to scout for as well. I think we got one. Let's see. Well, I guess everybody's busy now. I don't know. Luckily, we loaned in Sean McAllister at one point. Who is doing the Liam Cullen thing? Actually, no, that would be stupid. Who's doing this one? All right, Ewan and Peter. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Let's instead of doing, let's let it have them look for a straight up advance forward who's very good at the position. Whoa, what is this? What is this nonsense? What is all this? Game. I'm going to put me a little note in here so I can remember. 13, 15, 12. Oh, it's not going to fit. That's what we're trying to beat. Okay, cool. Like I said, that may be a problem we can settle after the season. But we'll see. But we're going to have to start finding players that I haven't even looked at my short list in a while. I don't think I got a lot of people. Diamond Bude, I know I was looking at him. So I don't have a lot of players at all. I'm not even sure why they. Oh, these must be people. Well, this is the guy we loaned in at one point. I mean, there's definitely going to be a shock up of players after this season. And if I change, I don't know if I'll change formations, but I may make another viable formation where if any of you watch my FIFA 23 or 22 playthrough, I had the shadow strikers instead of the wingers. So I may look into doing something like that. I really hope that the new, it's not going to be FIFA, but the new EA soccer game, whatever it is good coming out next year, because I do miss playing that game. I love this aspect of this one, but kind of like with Super Mega Baseball, I like the playing aspect as well. All right, the board and the fans think that Swansea's going to steal a win from us. I'd like to give Forson some more time in there too. All right, looks like Harrison Ashby's not really up to par today, but I may play him anyway. He's really learned this left side really well. He's very competent at it. It still says he's unconvincing, but I don't know if I believe that. Oh, we should probably put Jamie Cumming back in. Our backup, Sharman Lowe, did his job. I'm very, very pleased by that. And everybody was encouraged to see Jamie Cumming back in the lineup. Hooray, yes. All right, we're in decent form. They're inconsistent. We are playing at Swansea.com Stadium. See, they charge $35 a ticket. I wish our ticket prices, or you had some kind of say in that. Like, you need more aspect in the, or more say in the managerial part of it. All right, let's do, I'm going to point my finger today. There we go. Everybody's ready to go. Mark Bonner, who's he bringing out today? He's got James Price, the youngster, Rukavina, Lloyd, Spriggett, Aiden, and Fuchs. Got to be always careful with Jean Doe's name. Probably Jean Doe. Harry Jones, Kabongo, and Zerlet, and Stephen Binda in goal. Stuart Atwell has given out a ton of yellow cards this season. 44 degrees. It's raining here in Swansea. I mean, like, our ticket, I'm sure you could do all that stuff in the editor, but it sucks that they leave a lot of that stuff in the editor so people will buy it. I just don't buy it. 18,301 fans in attendance here to watch this. We've got to throw in here Andy Yapan. Over to Longstaff, into Curtis. Ashby comes in, and Harrison Ashby puts it in. And we strike early in the 7th minute. And here I was earlier like, I don't know if Harrison Ashby's going to start today. Yeah, I'm going to start him. And look what he does. Rewards us. Harrison Ashby charges in, cross the keeper, off the post. 1-0, Drake's lead. Managerial thought process right there, everybody. Swansea currently set in 8. We have jumped up to 2nd. Though I will say Southampton still has 2 games in hand. They've been carrying those all season. Free kick for them, all to take it. He goes up to Aiden. Aiden up to Lloyd. Lloyd in the Price. Price shoots it into the 6th row. Pretty close right now. We are doing well possession-wise. We'll get a free kick here. Back to Matty Pollock. Doyle over to Watts. Watts. Andy Yapan. Watts the sensation. He's in the news right now. Bennett. Janelle Bennett. They're going to turn it over here. They're going to try to counter back. They've got Price running down. Jamie Cumming comes way up. Oh, my God. Jamie Cumming comes way out of his zone. Boots the ball. It falls to a Swansea player. Rukavina takes it wide to the open net, and it stays 1-0. That was the ballsiest I've ever seen Jamie Cumming be. Throw in for us. India Pan. Back to Jamie Cumming. Bill looking at... He looks straight down at the ball. Miller looking here. He's got a streaker down the side. He's got Sam Curtis. Curtis working on a yellow. He's into the box. Curtis looking. Pulls it back. Miller sends it into Bennett. And Janelle Bennett puts it in. The wings playing hardball with each other. And Amari Miller showing why he deserves to be in there playing. So 2-0 is the score right now. Free kick, Murphy over to Doyle. Uh-oh, Fuchs is going to get this one, and he's on the run. Matty Pollock will get it back. Maybe a little opening, but no. They'll get control of it again. They hit Price. He's through. Price is going to... No, he misses. He hits the crossbar. Oh, Swansea has had chances in this first half, and they've just not taken them. .42 minute. Free kick in a really bad location. What have we done? It's off the crossbar again. Murphy clears that out. 2 minutes of extra time added. Swansea will get nothing done. Holy cow. Players playing. Chris Watts. See, Chris Watts isn't playing well today. Let's get everybody focused, ready to go. The sensation of everybody messaging me while I'm doing this. All right, second half. We are controlling possession, 67%. Uh-oh, we got a throw in for Swansea. Chris Watts couldn't get a hold of it. Chris Watts just not playing well. They're going to come in and take an errant shot. Jamie Cumming will stop that one. Let's move to playing more positive. We've got a couple of yellow cards out there today. Might have to make some subs here. Mari Miller, good ball there. He's going to push it back. Tommy Doyle up there. Look at this pass to Chris Watts. Just a little too much on it. Benda comes up and lays on it. Going to kick that one deep. Will Andy Pan's going to head it. It'll come back to Gillert. We'll move it up to Springett. Harrison Ashby tries to steal it. Great move by Springett. He goes in. What a shot. I'm not even mad. What a play by Springett. Springett? Yeah. Just threw two men and then has the gumption to take that shot, bends it past the keeper. Holy moly. All right. I'll bring Tommy Lay in for a little bit. We'll see if he can do something. Throwing for us. Will Andy Pan goes deep. Tried to hit it. Tommy Lay couldn't get a hold of it. They try to play it deep. Oh my God, Price is through. Are the Drakes going to fumble this game here toward the waning stages? And Springett again gets his second goal. And it is now all square. No, it's offside. Saved by the offsides. It remains 2-1. Not sure what that back line is doing. Free kicked us. Matty Pollock. He's going to try to go deep. Not sure. A little too much. Thank you, Lions person, for having word. The ref did indeed have a word. Murphy. Curtis picks it up. Curtis tries to play here. Looking to play it down. Sends it over to Harrison Ashby. Harrison Ashby charges into the box looking for somebody. Pulls it back. Goes back to Will Andiepan into Longstaff. Matty Longstaff. Oh, gets a shot and it's in. Deflected off the defender over the keeper. And surely that's going to be enough. 3-1 now. Matty Longstaff gets a goal. Oh, it went off of all. Shock and awe indeed. 3-1. Let's see. Tommy Lay, how did you already end up getting a card? I had to move things around just a little bit. Now that I've moved things around. Nope, we get the ball. Miller, he's double teamed. He'll lose it. Whitaker comes up with it. Try to go over the top. Joseph heads it over the crossbar. 75 minutes. We'll make some more changes just to get some other people out there that need to play. But forcing in. No. We should be able to finish this game off. I think I've got, did I not bring Oko Flex on the bench? I did. There's really nobody to bring him in for, though. Mari Miller's been playing nice. Hopefully Tommy Lay's a little bit better. Let's give him some praise. The boys have played well today. 4 minutes of extra time. We'll take the W. Goals by Harrison Ashby, Janelle Bennett, and Matty Longstaff. Springett, who had a tremendous goal. That should be up there for goal of the month. Tries to keep Swansea in it. It doesn't work. We're in good shape. That will keep us in second place, 1 point behind Everton. But again, Southampton has 2 games in hand. I think one's against Derby probably. And Reading. Wigan could be one. They seem to have some games they need to make up. After a refereeing performance that will generate plenty of discussion, how do you think it reflects on the officiating of England? Are you trying to put words in my mouth? Oh, man. I'm going to send my assistant. I don't even want to deal with it. Sure, they're saying Danny Colley has said something about Chris Watts. Weird. Oops. I hit the switch to my lights. Who turned out the lights? People in my guild are talking about installing games on an SSD. I wanted to look at the. Here they go looking at another player. They find some good gems. Johnny Anderson does a good job. I wanted to see. Oh, match report. What did the official get here? Atwell. A 5.8, and he had a 5.6 his last game. So definitely not had his best games. But we're going to just... We've had our fair share of referees who have not done well. Hello, Cloak.
Hello there.
I watch sometime. Well, the college playoffs are on right now. Or the college baseball tournament. I know that the college down the street from me is hosting one of the regionals, and they won, so they're going to the final, trying to get to the super regionals, I think is what they call it. Oh, so yeah, Southampton, one of the games they're making up is against Reading. They'll pick up a win. So, oh, that jumps him up to first with a game in hand. We dropped down to third. 63, 62, 61. It's a very close race. I'm curious, what training are we doing since we did the suggested training? All right, transfer window's getting ready to close. Still waiting on news of the Chris Watts deal. I'll pull my stress ball out for this one. Wouldn't it be great if he turned them both down and I signed him for like the super mega contract and put like some kind of like insane buyout on it? Sitting in with it thinking this much, I've got a feeling that he's done. All right, financially, we are okay. 248,000 in the bank. We made money only because of the sale. Sir Francis Drake had been paid 101K as part of their continued partnership with Tottenham. A rather quiet day. The Wolves are believed to be prepared to offer 30 million and sign Southampton's Che Adams. Now, who is that? Oh, they may go after their striker and not come after our boy anymore. It says here, Wolves are thought to be considering a move for Drake FC's Chris Watts. We've also been linked with Max Dean. I looked at him before, but that's... Oh, they're predicting he'll go to Fulham. Some of these salaries that they just bring these players back, it's like, yeah, we can't afford this. Their wage demands are like through the roof. Samson Tovide. He's not a bad player. The only super young person is James Hughes, and his finishing is just not good enough. All right, so the line's about right here. So Samson's on the cusp of that. We just looked at Max Dean. I think we brought Kamara in at some point. He's a slight downgrade. I think this guy got, yeah, he got signed. So he shouldn't even be on this list anymore. Mateo Joseph. We tried to get him earlier, but they wouldn't let us. He's an option. We'll have to see what happens. All right. Let's take part in deadline day. Some of these older players being released. Will the Chris Watts thing go through? Our sources claim that you rejected a bid for Jamie Cumming. Jamie is not for sale. We intend to keep him. I wish I didn't ask you a question every hour. It's like, that's kind of a little cumbersome of having to deal with that. There's 10 things here. The player registration window. I think we've got everybody we need to have registered, yeah. February, what do we got coming up here? Rotherham, Fleetwood Town, Blackburn, Reading, Sheffield. Southampton's going to be a big one at the end of the month. Not going to invest in him. Galvio is unhappy with training. I wonder why. He doesn't like his training. Amari Miller should be placed on the transfer list. He's unwilling to do his contract with us. I'm not going to make him mad this year. Chris Watts through the roof, of course, but we're going to lose him. Sam Curtis is getting better. That's good. Drew Pickens is growing a little bit at age 20. Very good, very good. Galvio hasn't developed as expected, but yet his bar is shooting through the roof. I don't think we have room for scouts. I don't know what they're trying to get me to do there. Okay, I want to go in here. Mentoring. Karim Kimvuidi. Could be good. I don't know. We can't look at him. He's in a zone. Mufasa told us we're not allowed to scout in that area. That's the dark zone. Brandon Fleming. They pick up some strange players they think that I'm going to go after. God, he looks like Roy Kent. He's here. He's there. He's ever fucking where, Roy Kent. Here's a roundup of the biggest spenders during the transfer window. It's not even over yet. The Bundesliga is up at $298 million. 53 in Sky Bet.